Hello dudes, it's me Alanis10 here, and today I'm back here with some more Wynncraft videos. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys a little bit kind of a backstory, Easter egg, backstory to Corkus. So it's an Easter egg that shows the backstory of the Corkus island. So this Easter egg, or yeah, what you want to call it, it's at Relost City, and I'm here at Corkus City. Here are the coordinates for Corkus City, because you need to be here for a part of the to get to the Easter egg. So we need to get one of these electromagical battery. Yes. So let me just get up here, because we want to go up here. If you're, it doesn't matter what class you are, I guess, since the archer can use its transport spell, the mage the same, and the assassin has almost the same as the warrior, because when you use the assassin spell, you can like get leaps forward. So if you spam it, it will work. Because we need to go up here, because we need to get over to the top of the boat. It usually don't work, but sometimes it does. And if it doesn't work, you can always go from the front here, and I always charge up here because it's a 2 or 3 block jump you need to do. And we failed again, and we fell off the boat, and there's no way to get up on the boat because there's no ladders. Last time I was here, I actually posted about this on the forum, but this is kind of like video and to show. Let's see here. Let's get up a little bit higher, and let's see here. Okay, we're on the boat at least. There's no way to climb up. Oh, this way maybe. Okay. It's a little bit hard. I guess you can fall through the gap here. See here. Okay. Charge. Wait it out. Charge again. Jump. Climb. Charge. And we got 2 of them. They look like this and not like that. So now we need to go to the other side of the island. Yes. So let's... Oh, what are these? Bandits, I know what you are, but both. And here we are, Relost City. So, now, we are going to head up there. So, let's take the stairs here. Let's prepare one of the batteries and hand. Okay. So we're not heading into that house, we are heading into this house. So, Relos Mechanic. Hello, adventurer. Would you mind helping me out here? You see, I recently stumbled upon this old workshop and it's in pretty bad shape. I haven't a clue who built it nor what all of these machines do. Let's see here. But it seems to be drained of all its electromagical energy. If we can find a way to restore power to the system, maybe we'll learn a bit more about this place. So now you drop this battery down here. Let it do its magic. And boom. Head in here to this room. Open this door to chapter 1 up to 4. So let's read. The Isle of Industry, Chapter 1. No one knows exactly when the province borders formed between Fruma and Wynn. Such tales are lost to time. The Ragni Mountains that dominate the landscape have served as a natural barrier between the contrasting lands. There's only a single well-traveled passage through them to connect the two. The border has been closed for over 1,000 years and it's strictly regulated by the mysterious governing force of Fruma. Immigration has always been entirely a one-way system. People leave and Fruma and enter Wynn. People who wish to attempt the opposite are most than welcome to try. However, they are met with a howl of aggression from the Kashi, the Fruman Royal Guard. The Isle of Industry, Chapter 2. The slow release of the Fruman population into the province of Wynn began 1,000 years ago at the start of Wynn's corruption outbreak. What is most peculiar about the situation is that none of the recruits seem to know anything about their origins. The information about Fruma is scarce to none due to this mysterious amnesia. The one-way arrangement has been in place for so long that it has become entirely normal and mostly unquestioned. 350 years ago, however, a splintered group left Fruma through the mountains on the northern coastline. This was a feat previously thought impossible due to the unnatural mountain range and another heavily guarded passage. Chapter 3. These rebels were highly skilled workers who, much like Wynn recruits, lost the memories of their origins once they had passed through the mountains. Confused, scared, and vulnerable, they migrated to a large island close to the northern gate, the island of Corkus. Back then, Corkus was an entirely independent, peaceful, and self-sustaining nation. Its sole inhabitants were the Avos, a bird-like humanoid that colonized the rocky terrain and steep cliffs long ago. Avos' history is relatively unknown, but their beliefs and practices are entrenched in spiritual and natural magic. Avos are truly one with nature and respect all living things, which explains their willingness to grant asylum to any refugees who washed up on their shores, regardless of origin. Chapter 4. Thus began the era of the Corkians on the island, but while the Avos gave an inch, the new humans took a foot. The Avos granted them their own borders, and they steadily grew over the years. Today, the humans occupy the majority of the island. The new Corkians, while still reserving the legal right to occupy and govern themselves, do not own the island, although the lands are internationally recognized solely as Ava's territory, a self-sufficient neutral land. The real story is quite the opposite. Over 350 years of dual occupation, tension have grown between the two civilizations. Okay, the lift has been called down. The lift has been called up. Chapter 5. The Avars, still clinging to their old spiritual beliefs, occupy the highest mountains where it's unfeasible for the humans to live. The Corkians in the lowlands have forged a truly industrial nation. They did not possess any magical knowledge when they departed Fruma. Such power was restricted in only to those at the top of the Fruman hierarchy. However, left to their own devices for a few hundred years, skilled Corkian workers soon discovered that they were capable of harnessing the most obscure of the arts, electromagic, the magic of machines. They utilized the plentiful natural resources of the island to develop the most advanced and magnificent creation to aid themselves in everyday life. Chapter 6. Currently, while tensions are at their most severe, neither the Avars nor the Corkians are seen as the enemy. Both have remained allies for the most part. The Avars have enjoyed the advanced medicine and aid from the industrially adept human guests, while they have maintained their traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle. However, the one major disagreement between the two groups has caused a rift between them. The Avars are fundamentally against the environmentally destructive wake left by humans, and in response erected a wall as a symbol of their displeasure. The Corkians did not react at all, instead attempting to maintain the positive, peaceful relationship with the island owners without ceasing their industrial activities. The ocean has been considered a neutral buffer zone between the three provinces for some time, leaving the occupants of most islands somewhat unrepresented with the exception of Selchar. Corkus, however, is no exception. The Corkians seek international recognition from the other provinces as one of their own. Chapter 7. While the Avars simply wish to exist in harmony with the wind and waves, this was not enough for the new occupants. The basic human need for recognition kicked in, and the Corkians were determined to get it. Their method is not through conquest or economic domination, but through the display of their technological might. The Corkians are indeed ahead of their time. The closest the villagers ever got to independent machine was a horrific mix of flesh and steel. Though the machines of Corkus were impressive, they paled in comparison to what they called their national monument, the factory. The factory is a massive facility from which all of their machines originate. It's capable of producing an army in a matter of weeks. It would surely prove the other provinces that Corkus is deserving of international representation, especially since it may prove to be indispensable as tool against the corruption. Chapter 8. Teething the problems have proved to hinder their plight for recognition. The electromagical force that governs the factory seems to have an agenda of its own, and some machines have rebelled against their creators. The resourceful Corkins have since shut down the factory to fix the problem. However, the land is still scattered with pockets of desperate mechanicals searching for much-needed spare parts. Once they have solved the problems of the factory's governing force, the Corkus is likely to become an international superpower. The ignition and industrial progression can no longer be ignored, regardless of the Abel's situation. The end. So, that was the robots we saw earlier in the video. So, that was the Easter egg or backstory of Corkus. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and comment down below. And of course, goodbye!